right, Frankie, excited to see your fight on Friday. Is there anything different we're going to see in your game? Like, is anything that's evolved over the last 5-6 months?
I'm trying to improve in all areas. I always think I do a good job of not being the same guy I was last time. And, I think since my last fight, I even think from the beginning of this training camp, I've improved. And that's what I just want to show. I want to show the improvements I made.
And do you kind of chart or mentally chart kind of what specific things you've improved, like where you're a little better, where you're a little faster, how you process things different?
Yeah, I just think offensively and defensively. I think staying in the middle, not getting hit as much, those things. Sitting down on some of my punches, I feel I've improved in a lot of areas, really to say, and even if it's a little bit, but as long as I'm going forward.
And what kind of threat? Is he a very different threat than Uriah was? Same kind of body size, same wrestling base. Is there anything specific about him that's very different?
Yeah, I think every fighter is different than the next. No one's exactly going to be the same type of guy. I think they do some of the things similar, but in those similar ways, they're also different. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. And you come in on a little more angles than he does. He seems a little more forward, backward, kind of keeps you in the headlights and tries to trap you. Do you kind of circle around and try to enter from different angles on him? Is that one of the keys?
Yeah, that's the key against anybody. I don't want to stand in front of anybody. Want to hit and not get hit. I mean, that's the whole idea. Work angles for punches, kicks, and takedowns as well.
And what about range with a guy like him? You actually have a reach advantage, which you never have. Does that change your game?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's something that I think I may have had over Uriah. So 2 fights in a row where I'm the rangier guy, and that's good because I don't have to force my ways in as much. I'm able to kind of stay on the outside and pick some of my shots. So I just got to make sure I utilize all those.
And then that puts him in the role of having to force his way in. And what do you do with that? How do you play that game? Strike him coming in? What's the game there?
Yeah, I got to make sure I'm throwing going forward, throwing going backwards. If he's coming in hard, I got to give him a reason not to, or I got to kind of be a matador and have him go by me.
Thanks, Frankie. Have a great time in there, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cheers.